But there's a bunch of magnets, and you may have seen this. I don't know. I saw it once on TikTok. I was like, oh, that looks interesting. Um, but so it's a lot of magnets. Each person gets the same number of magnets. So depending on how many people there are, yeah. And there's a string, and you lay the string out into whatever shape you want. Usually a circle. You can do other shapes. And the point of the game is the winner has no more magnets left. You start putting magnets in the little barrier of the shape, and you want to set them down without them attracting the magnets next to them. Because if they attract the magnets next to
Mm.
them and they stick together, then you have to pick up all of those magnets and you keep going.
Mm.
It's actually really fun, but yeah, super simple. Welcome to Chattalyst. Welcome back from the holidays. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh man. It's been a wild 2 weeks since we recorded last, for sure. If you want to start, how was your Christmas and New
It
Year?
was good. It was good. It was the week of Christmas was just a little too busy. Um I was at my family's house 3 days in a row, but like not the whole day
Mm-hmm.
every day, but and then we visited Alex's family on the afternoon of Christmas, and then what did we do the following day? Can't even remember now. Oh, we went and hung out with Sam and Kesa and Lacey and their partners,
Oh,
which
nice.
was quite lovely. And then the day after that we went and hung out with Alex's mom and Lauren. So we had hangouts for 5 days consecutive, which is more than I should have done.
You know what? For someone who always wants hangout family time, I think you're good now for a bit. You got your dose. You got
I
overdosed.
did. I did. I got it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I just needed some time at home after that for sure.
Yeah,
And then last
recharge.
Sunday was so nice because we got to play 9 hours of Blueprints straight. It was so nice. I never wanted it to end. In fact, we were still playing when it was time to pick up Kellen, and Alex generously went and picked him up while I got to play another hour. Um, so
Was that the one that I ended up rating into? The
yes,
puzzle game? Oh,
yes,
okay. Nice.
yes. Yeah. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah. Yeah, the week of New Year's was much chiller.
That's good.
It was nice to have some just extra time to relax and recharge. And yeah, I saw you were playing some Elden Ring last
Mm-hmm.
night.
Yep. Yeah. So that was a gift actually from
Oh,
King. He got it for
gotcha,
me.
gotcha.
So that's excited. I got gifted some games for Christmas this year from
Oh,
viewers and friends,
nice,
and it was like, oh
nice.
no, my catalog is growing.
Ha ha ha.
There were a few indie horrors that
Mm-hmm.
Sortier had gotten me. I've gone through two of them so far. I have one left to do for that, but then I also got Yakuza like a dragon, I think.
Cool. I've heard good things about that.
Yeah, and that one's from AB. He was like, "Oh yeah, I hope you check this out." It's like, yep.
Add it to
At
the
some point,
pile.
I will do that. And yeah, then King got me AK Zalotl, which I can't wait to play. It's just a shooter, and you're
Nice.
an axolotl, and it's great. And
Two beautiful ingredients.
Elden Ring, which yeah, I like it more than the other Soulsborne games. I'm gonna say it. It's more up my alley. It's more my style.
I kind of felt a little similar to playing, like, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom,
Mm. Yeah,
that
I could see
open
that.
world feel.
Um, Something Bex had mentioned to me was from my past experiences, it's a lot like playing Oblivion in Elder Scrolls kind of
Gotcha,
games.
gotcha.
And I was like, yep, okay. Yeah, 6 hours of that last night. I'm gonna play more today later.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, it definitely hooked
Uh
you.
huh. Compared
There's a little
to
bit of a
Earth,
desync going on,
it's
at
there.
least from my end between the movement of your lips and the audio, but maybe it's just on my end.
I don't see it on my end.
Alright,
I
that's
don't
probably just me then.
think. Yeah, I don't know. Last time I touched things and you told me to, it broke everything. If you remember
It's all a
correctly.
ploy, it's all a trick. We got gifted a game as
Oh,
well, game called Battlesuit Aces, from the developers of Battle Chef Brigade, and I highly recommend both games. Um,
okay.
it is a deck building story game,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I've really never played anything like it. They have a knack for making games that you've played nothing quite like. Um, yeah, we're really enjoying it. It's fully voice acted, and we really like the voice acting.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a good game to play while we're taking care of Kellen because we can switch off being in control. And the other person can kind of hang out with the boy,
The child.
the child, the little man.
what?
Oh, so this might you might find this a little exciting. I cut his hair a little bit last night.
There was
Um,
enough to cut?
So what was happening was in the back, it was getting down here, and in the way of when we were trying to put bibs on him,
Mm-hmm.
and it was hard to close the bib around him without getting his hair in
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
Um, and I also I very rarely shampoo his hair at all because he just doesn't need it, and he doesn't get very much food in his hair. And so his hair has just stayed pretty healthy and nice
Mm-hmm.
and not needing much shampoo because there's not much on there, right? But he did have a tiny little spot in there, and so I gave him like an actual shampoo and condition last night, which he wasn't thrilled by. But I didn't really touch the top part of his head because it looked fine up there. We'll get to that eventually. That will be quite a day because then it'll actually be going toward his eyes. There's some products you can buy that help make the water not go directly in your kid's eyes, so
Oh.
we'll figure it out. We might practice having him lean back. See.
Mm.
We'll figure it out. Um, but yeah, his hair is so soft.
Oh
Oh
yeah, because
my
he's got that baby hair.
god. I actually, like, got to brush it out, and then when I brushed it out, I realized the front of his hair was in his eyes, so I trimmed that a little bit. Um, and oh my god, did he hate having his hair trimmed. I bribed him. We put on Pokemon for the first time because he saw Pikachu in a store window, um, and was like, "Pikachu's the coolest thing I've ever seen." Um, and sure
The
enough,
kid's all right then.
it was
Perfect.
yes. Oh, yes. He it makes sense. Watching Pokemon, I'm like, "Wow, yeah, this really is designed, to
It's
be accessible for young children
oh
because
yeah.
the different Pokemon making their cute noises." He was enthralled. So I gave him that. I gave him his favorite, like, yogurt melts and a banana, and then I had to figure out how to do it. So I would stand in front of him. I have, safety scissors that have the little nubbins at the
Yeah.
end for hair cutting, and so he'd be distracted by the show, and then I would kinda come in the side of his vision, take a little piece of hair, cut it, and then I would just take the hair in my hand and throw it away. He would wriggle and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Stop it." And then I would wait until he calmed down, and then he would be focused on the show again, and I would come in, catch another one. It did mean it was difficult to get it exactly straight, but I think it turned out pretty
Well,
well
yeah,
because his
when you're
hair
doing
wasn't
that
straight to
method,
begin with.
I could see evening it
Well, yeah,
out.
his
Yeah.
hair wasn't straight to begin with, so But
Oh.
yeah, it kinda made me like, "Okay, yeah, this will be difficult to take him to a professional hairstylist once he has enough hair for it to
Mm.
be relevant," but hopefully by that age, we'll be able to kinda talk him through it.
Yeah.
And I've seen videos of people desensitizing their kid to stuff, like an electric razor. Someone took their phone and put it on vibrate mode and just ran it over the kid's head, and they were like, "Huh, okay." And then they took the razor, later on and turned it on and just rubbed it around the kid's head so they could just feel the vibration. They were like,
Because
"Alright."
it's a little bit stronger vibration in the phone, so I could see that. But yeah, that's a good way to
Yeah, I
do
was
it.
like, "That's really smart." So yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. He has such lovely little tiny curls. Oh my god, so precious.
That's right, because Alex has curly hair. I
Yeah,
forget.
yeah.
So he's gonna have like some strawberry blonde curls for a while, I'm sure, until his hair decides whether it wants to be red or blonde.
It looks like it's pretty brown,
Oh, okay.
like a tan brown. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's a good color. It's a good color. I like it.
Oh, what else has happened? Um. Oh, so my Christmas.
Yes, yes, yes.
So Christmas Eve, because I always love Christmas Eve so much. We went to my grandmother's house and had lasagna, as is tradition. My grandma used to make them, and now my aunt makes them, but just like 3 or 4 trays of lasagna so that everybody has some. I got to eat with family, enjoyed some family wine. My in-laws came, my brother and sister-in-law and my niece, so they all got to experience it too, and that was really fun.
Heck yeah.
And Christmas Day, we went down back home to our home city town and did Christmas not morning because my brother-in-law works graveyards, so
Yeah,
it would have
yeah,
been ridiculously exhausting for him. He would have gotten off work and
yeah.
then had to go down there and somehow still be awake. Um, yeah, so we had like a afternoon Christmas for once, which was kind of nice. I think we got there around 2 or 3. Like hell yeah, okay, sleep in, perfect.
Getting to sleep in on Christmas is the best.
Um, I had to work the day after Christmas, which was sucked, but was also just like really slow and dull and boring.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
And then the week leading up to New Year's was not as busy work wise. Like life wise, it's whatever. But work
Right.
wise, it's like an annoying 2 weeks. But yeah, the week leading up to New Year's wasn't too bad. Just making sure like the liquor departments had their booze, and then people had crackers and snacky things for parties.
Right, right. That makes sense.
I actually spent New Year's here at home this year, which I'm fine with because when it comes to big holidays like that and 4th of July, and I particularly don't want to drive.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Late at
not
night,
yeah,
yeah.
not only because
Yeah.
of the astigmatism, but just the drivers, the risking of 4th isn't so
True.
bad. That one's more astigmatism.
And
Um,
having to leave your dog alone overnight during a really loud night.
he's not too bad about that actually, which is really I
Oh,
got
good job,
lucky.
Bruni.
Yeah,
Good job, Bruni.
he doesn't care about that.
Good, good, good.
Which is nice because at what 6 p.m. they started lighting fireworks randomly here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, it's not the new year yet. Uh, but then I got into BC and hung out with some friends, and yeah.
Yeah. Bex was doing the really late night, leading up to New Year's
Oh
stream.
yeah, he was doing that for our the day
Oh,
before New
true. That was a
Year's.
different night.
Yeah, that
That was a different night.
was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday for
Yes.
us because Wednesday
Yes,
for us was New
yes.
Year's, and yeah, I hung out with
Australia is a
him.
different world. Yes,
It,
yes, yes.
yeah, no, that was fun too. No, I didn't even stream or anything. I was like, I just want to hang out with people, not entertain, and just like
Yeah.
relax. And so I
Nice.
hopped into VC, and there were like five of us at one point, and we just all sat and binge watched Has Been Hotel and bullshitted.
Nice. Lovely.
And then me and my friend Brando lasted until 3:30 a.m. my
Oh
time.
my
And
god.
he's
Wow.
central, so it was like 5:30 a.m. for him.
Jeez, man. Well, yeah, you definitely made it to the new year.
Yeah, my original plan was I didn't even know if I was gonna make it to the new year, but I did. I also had an entire bottle of wine to myself. Um
Especially impressive that you made it the whole time.
And I had to work the next morning. So going to bed at
Ooh.
3:30, I was supposed to wake up to my 7 o'clock alarm. I did not do that. In fact, I turned it off, rolled over, and I woke up at, I want to say 9. I was like,
Mhm.
I'll get the job done. It's fine, but I am not waking up
Oh,
yet.
yeah, you have flexible working hours, don't you?
For the most part, it
Yeah.
it can depend, but it was New Year's Day. Everybody's off, hungover. It's not a
Yep,
busy day, so
that makes sense. That
yeah.
makes sense.
Um,
Excellent, excellent.
yeah. Now, mostly the things that dictate my hours are how much I have to do for the day, and then if I have any orders that need to be done by a certain time.
I went to hang out with my family New Year's Eve because we originally were like, "What should we do? What should we do?" Um, I didn't want to be out too late,
Hmm.
um, and for too long. So, I really wanted to force my dad to play Blueprints, and he did. It's very difficult to predict my dad's taste, and he did
Oh, okay.
try it, and he just really doesn't like roguelikes of any kind. However, by
Mm.
the end, he was like, "Okay, I see what they're going for." Um, Maybe he might continue. I'm gonna make him play Outer Wilds the next time I'm over. Because that one is less of roguelike, I told him, because everything stays in the same place for the most part. However, I think he did enjoy what he played of Blueprints. And then we also played some Consider It that night. Have you fucked with Consider It?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you should definitely do a day of playing the Consider It games on stream. They're only like $5 each. Um, but they are basically like little WarioWare games, um, of little scenarios in which all you have is the space bar and the arrow keys,
Hmm.
and you have to make a quick decision of what you should do in the moment, to affect the situation. And it's very silly and very Japanese.
Oh, wait. No, I've seen you guys
Yes.
play it. I know what
Yes, yes,
consider
yes,
it is.
yes.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
It's like
It's very
getting
fun.
up from the seat to let somebody sit down was, I think, one
Exactly.
of them. Yeah, okay, I remember.
Exactly. And my dad loved that, and I was like, "Huh, I really can't predict my dad's taste."
It's so
And
funny.
that's okay, but it was really fun, and I'm gonna go back to my family's house and play more of that. Because I've already played all the 4 games, and the
Oh,
DLC, but, I wanna watch their reaction to it. And then, I also got to play some party games while I was there,
nice.
Bananagrams, So Clover, played a little bit of Jackbox, so I that was really nice because I do like to play a party game with people. Um,
I love
yeah.
party games during the holidays. I do
Mhm,
enjoy those.
mhm.
It's fun. We
It's a
actually
good time.
did one because my mother-in-law always buys a game for the family, or Santa gets a game for the family every Christmas.
Oh, wonderful.
This year, I don't remember what it's actually called, but there's a bunch of magnets, and you may have seen this. I don't know. I saw it once on TikTok. I was like, "Oh, that looks interesting." Um, but so it's a lot of magnets. Each person gets the same number of magnets, so depending on how many people there are. Yeah. And there's a string, and you lay the string out into whatever shape you want, usually a circle. You can do other shapes. And the point of the game is the winner has no more magnets left. start putting magnets in the little barrier of the shape, and you want to set them down without them attracting the magnets next to them. Because if they attract the magnets next to
Mm.
them and they stick together, then you have to pick up all of those magnets and you keep going.
Mm.
It's actually really fun, but yeah, super simple.
I like it. I like it. I want to add more party games like that into my life.
I will figure out what it was called, and I will, yeah, get you those
There was
details.
a there
Not
was a
for Kellen. The
ridiculous
pieces are too small for Kellen.
true. Yeah,
But
yeah, you do have to be aware of that for sure.
yeah.
There was a ridiculous party game we played at Lacey's mom's house. It was Lacey's mom's idea, and they had played it with the family that morning, and
Hmm.
then they did it with us, and I'm so glad they did. So you might have seen videos of this. You take Saran wrap and you roll it around little prizes until you have a gigantic ball of Saran wrap with tiny little prizes throughout the layers. Then you start with one person in the circle, put on oven mitts, and they tear at it trying to get as much off they can. The
Okay.
next person has two dice, and then they are rolling them as quickly as they can. When they get doubles, they grab the oven mitts from the person next to them to show that okay, my turn.
Yeah.
It got ridiculous. People were wrestling each other. Most of us were quite nice. Sam and Kesa were absolutely wrestling each
Oh, I'm
other. It
sure
was
they were.
quite
I could see that.
ridiculous. Yes, yes. And it was absolutely ridiculous how many times people would get doubles on their first roll. Oh my god.
The luck of
Lacey
the
was sitting
dice.
next to me. She would consistently get doubles like on her first or second roll. And I would just look up from my oven mitts like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man?
No
Oh my god,
unwrapping for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was it was insane. I need to play it with my family. Though I'll need to set Truman next to someone that can handle him because he's a large man, uh, and will absolutely go hard on it. So we got to
Oh,
make
somebody who
sure he
could take
doesn't.
him out and actually grab the oven mitts away and be like, "These are mine now."
Yeah, they won't get like headbutt or something. I got to have my sister Megan over, which was really
I
lovely. She
saw.
graduated.
Oh, yay!
Yeah,
Congrats.
she got her computer science degree, which is rough to graduate with in
A
2025, but no
little
one
bit.
knew that in 2021 or 2020, so that's not really yeah, she's not the only one in my family in that boat. I have a cousin that's also majoring in computer science.
Mm.
So to everyone that's in that same boat, your worth is not defined by your employability. This fucking sucks.
Yep.
You're awesome, and life will turn out for you eventually. Just give us some time. Sending lots of love. Yeah, she's a very positive,
As a
wonderful
degree
person.
holder who also couldn't use their degree very well post graduation, yeah, I understand, and you'll get there hopefully. Yours will probably happen more than mine. I don't know. Mine's actually gained a resurgence. I don't know if you've seen that. Uh, the anti AI, which yeah,
Yes,
fuck
yeah.
AI.
People going out of their way to buy human made art because they're like,
Well,
I
human
really
made
want to
art
avoid
and
it.
also my actual major in degree 2D animation. A lot of people have
Oh,
been hand drawing
yeah.
things for animating, and I even saw some sort of post about like Disney wanting to bring back 2D. It was like, do it, but also
Yeah.
if you do it, fix the thing that you did before and bring back all the in between artist stuff because that was part of the problem. They shipped all that work,
Mm,
so other people did it in other countries,
mm,
which yeah,
yeah.
and
Oh,
that's
animation
yeah.
is gorgeous.
I love
Speaking of
2D
animation,
animation.
this isn't hand drawn animation, but it is human made animation. Have you fucked with the Amazing Digital Circus?
No, I have not.
Ooh, Megan got me into it. Or no, it wasn't Megan, it was Becca. I actually don't know if Megan's watching, but my sister Becca. I also got to spend a
One
day
of
hanging
them.
out with my sister Becca. I know, right? No, it was awesome. I love getting to hang out with my siblings one on one or like in small groups. Because then I get to really like have cool like conversations and stuff. Sometimes it's harder to do that with all 8 of my family members. So sometimes it's nice to get them alone.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, any other amazing digital circus fans out there? Yeah, it's a good time. It's all free on YouTube, at least for now. I know they also did a deal with Netflix, so I don't know if that's going to change or not. But each episode is, I think, about 20 to 30 minutes long because, animation's short, which is actually a big plus for me. I like animated stuff for being short. And there's only 5 episodes, I believe. So
okay.
you can enjoy it at your leisure. You can try it out and see if it's your thing. But they make a lot of reference or they have a lot of gags and jokes that are kind of related to 3D animation, which is fun.
Hmm.
But then they also have a cool um story and wacky characters. And yeah, it's got a dark tone to it, which you might appreciate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not all fun and games at all.
I'm definitely willing to check it out then at some point. I I'm very particular with what I sit down and actually just like watch for
That's fair. I am
that.
as well.
Why? But yeah, no, definitely I'll check that out.
Yeah, I
I
still need to try Has Been Hotel. I haven't.
You
I think you
do.
need. I think I have Prime. I think it's on
It
Prime.
is. Yep.
I have a month of Prime right now, so I can start trying that
Um,
out.
yeah, all
I
of
would
it's open.
imagine that the Amazing Digital Circus and Has Been Hotel enjoyers have a big overlap.
Depending on how recent it is, possibly. I don't know when. It has been out for I want to say a couple of years at least now, but
Yeah, I think the first episode of Amazing Digital Circus might be like a year or two old,
okay.
but the latest episode was released like 2 weeks ago.
Ah, yeah,
So yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, my I do I don't do so much resolutions as I do goals for the year.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but one of them is to animate something. I would like to animate like a big thing, but I know
Hell
how
yeah.
much time that'll take. So at the very least, I'm gonna animate a title sequence for my other podcast. Something
Oh,
shorter.
nice. That's
Short-
exciting.
Shorter and theoretically easy. Bernie, you were fine.
My brother is currently working on an animation. I can't remember what program he's using. It might be Blender.
Oh, if it's a
Um,
3D, it might be Maya. There's always that chance because Maya's
yeah,
a 3D animating program. It's the one that I used
nice.
back in school, though. They might have updated to something else.
Yeah, it's nice hearing him complain at various moments as he's working on it. Like I can't get the camera to be where I want, or yeah, trying to do different
Yeah.
effects. Yeah, I finished the clip compilation for the year.
Nice.
That's my Christmas gift to Alex each year.
Hmm.
It took me like 6 hours of one day, and then another like hour and a half the following day. So I knocked most of it out in one sitting. It helped a lot that since we've been doing the clippies each month,
Hmm.
we feature the best clips. So I didn't have to watch every single clip made this year. I
That's good.
only had to rewatch the featured clips. It
Nice.
made a huge difference to my workload. Yeah. And I did a couple editing effects. Well, I think there's only one clip I really did an editing effect. There was like one more that I was like, yeah, I think I cropped another one. I did a fade out at the end, which wasn't hard at all.
No.
I used the program Caden Live,
Ah.
and it worked well for me. I think I'm less scared of it now. To follow along with like online tutorials on using video editors.
Hmm.
So that made it easier because I was like not scared of it.
Well, that's good. I've been using DaVinci as
Oh,
mine,
noise, noise.
which is nice.
With a
Yep.
name like that, you would hope so.
Yeah. Hi. I know. Hello.
Rooney wants to be part of the
Ah,
podcast.
it does. I forgot to give him a bowl of food for this first part, so when we do the switch over, I'm gonna go feed him
Mm.
really quick.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep, that makes sense.
yeah. I'm also happy it's sunny finally again.
Oh,
It
yeah,
does
we've
seem
had
to
a
be
lot of
nice and
sunny.
sunny. It's very nice. It is
It's
weird because
yeah.
my tulips are trying to grow.
Oh, wow.
They shouldn't be. It's winter, but
It's not time, guys, it's not time, wait.
yeah, they
Hold
don't care.
off.
It's yeah, that's the thing. Also, my mother-in-law got me and my sister-in-law bag of like 22 tulip bulbs. It's like, all right.
Whoa. You're gonna
And
have a tulip-filled yard.
yeah, I want to make a design. Like my goal was to do
Ooh.
a fun little pentagram with tulips.
A pentagram of tulips is so lovely.
But I gotta make sure I have enough and I can space it out right, and also figure out where I can do it
Oh,
that the
true,
dog won't
true.
absolutely
Trample it.
annihilate it. Yeah,
Yeah, good point, good point. Yeah.
because it's gonna be in the front yard. I just need to figure out where.
I
Hi.
wish you luck in your pentagram tulip ways. I'm just
Thank you.
imagining someone walking by, looking at it from the angle and being like, "That's not," and then getting a little closer and being like, "Oh, damn, okay."
I want all the solicitors that come to my door that has runes on it to leave me things to just like look over and be like, hmm.
Hmm.
I got
Yeah,
I got
that'll scare away
invited.
any missionaries.
Hmm. I got invited by some church to something. I don't know. It was like a you're invited, Jesus forgives you, blah blah blah. And I looked at the
Mhm.
paper because it was left on I think it was left like on my chair that's on the patio. And it's just like, okay, you looked at my door and you set that there anyway. Like I don't care. It's fine. I just thought it was
They were
funny.
committed at that point, I
They were
guess.
committed.
Yeah, that is funny.
It's like, all right, well, thank you for the invitation. I sent that to one of my friends. I was like, I've been invited. I'm impressed. And she was like, invite them back. It's like, I would, but they're gone.
Oh boy. Kellen was really good. He was a good visitor at all the places we visited.
Oh, that's
He would
good.
usually last quite a few hours before he really tried to get into stuff that he shouldn't. At
Mm,
my family's house, that was my brother's computer and desk. He wanted to touch the pretty keyboard and mouse and the
I'm
computer fan.
sure.
So we had to like move his chair. And then what else did he try to touch? I
Everything.
don't yeah, every house like eventually after long enough he would find something he wasn't supposed to get into. Yeah, at Lacey's family after many hours he finally like kept going behind the chairs and trying to pull stuff off tables and we're like, yeah,
Oh, no.
generally a sign that it's time to go home once Kellen runs out of normal things to do and starts going for complete chaos. It's like, all
Yeah.
right, all
Means he's
right.
bored. He wants to get into things. He wants to
He
explore.
does. We've also discovered that he will not go down for a nap and he will not go down at the end of the day. In most cases, unless you hold him in place. Now, if you catch him at a sweet spot, he won't resist at all. Like
Okay.
if you see, you see him getting sleepy, he's coming up and nuzzling and like cuddling you.
Hmm.
He's yawning. Maybe he's getting upset too. Sometimes he gets real cranky because he's tired and then you pick him up and either you can like lay down with him on a mattress and hold him or you can sit on one of our like big couches and hold him but um he was missing his naps and like going to sleep too late and we're like and then Alex just at one point scooped him up, sat in the chair, held him. At first of course he squirms and wiggles and is like, no, let me go,
Yeah.
and then like 20 minutes out he was out and we're like, huh. Huh.
He
So
just
yeah,
has
he's
to be
currently at the point where
restrained.
he has to be restrained. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean he always fights it. Yeah, yesterday I noticed he needed to go down for a nap and picked him up and held him and he barely resisted at all.
Oh, okay.
So if you yeah. Also depends on what mood he's in. Sometimes he's feeling more feisty than other times. He's really, really biting and pinching right now.
Oh god.
Yeah, which is very typical toddler behavior.
Bite
Cause
him
he
back.
nah, but
My mom
he he
did.
he doesn't understand reasoning at this point, of course,
Ah,
because he's 17 months old.
yeah.
And he can't explain things to us.
Mhm.
Though his vocabulary is growing, which is cool. Um, but yeah, so whenever something happens that he doesn't like, first he'll yell and cry about it to show that he's not happy, and if that doesn't work, then he starts biting us, and then it's like, no, kid, that doesn't change the reality. So, yep, stay out of biting range. That's my advice.
I was a biter, but I was a biter of people who annoyed me. I don't remember so much biting family to go down for naps.
So yeah, maybe that was before you were forming memories.
Oh, maybe. And after when I reached like 8. Because, yeah,
You were biting people at 8?
I was a
Oh
biter.
my
I thought it was
god.
funny.
Oh man. Come to think of it, one of my siblings, I do kind of remember her biting people, like, when she was, like, 6 or 7. No, damn it.
That doesn't mean he's going to, but he might.
Oh, I was just making a 6-7 joke.
Oh, no, shut up. Don't do that.
It's too late now.
Uh, edit it out.
Mhm.
Taking it out.
Speaking of my siblings, I got to hang out with my sister Rachel, who came
Oh,
down
nice.
from Seattle.
Did you get to see all of them this
Um,
year? Is that?
I
Oh,
did.
nice.
Yeah, thankfully, we've actually never had a year where, um, the family hasn't all been at the same place,
That's good.
for Christmas, which is nice. But, I really felt for them because they literally caught a cold, like, Christmas
Uh,
Eve, and I noticed they looked so, like, down and run down, and I was worried about them, and she's like, "Yeah, no, we're sick," and I was like, "Oh, that'll do it, I'm so sorry." Um, Thankfully, I mean, I'm gonna cross my fingers because technically we could still have caught something, but
mhm.
we didn't catch anything in all our visiting, probably because we were sick the week beforehand.
Oh,
So we had already gotten the illness, so we were fine the week of. But unfortunately, my sister's kitty cat needed dental surgery. And for whatever reason, they chose to do it while they were down here. Maybe it was cheaper, or maybe it was really like the only days they had off
maybe.
to be with him
Mhm.
and make sure that he was okay after his surgery. Um, and so that was definitely work on our minds
Yeah.
because he wasn't really eating.
Mhm.
Which makes sense, like, he had just gone through a major surgery and
Yeah,
was
even the
in a
dog
lot of
after he had
pain.
his tooth pulled, he ate very little. You also had to monitor the day of. You kind of have to keep an eye on them eating because if they can get sick like he did. He got sick the first time he had any food. Which I believe was something to do with the anesthesia and having nothing on your stomach because then you also have to fast them for the 24 hours before the surgery and all that. And,
Oh, man, yeah.
yeah, so it's really rough on animals, but yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
I should text her and see how he's doing now. I bet he's a much happier kitty now.
Yeah,
I
usually the first
remember
couple days are
he
kind
was
of
eating
rough,
some cat
but
treats eventually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, poor thing. I do hope he's doing better too.
I really admire them too because that is not a cheap surgery.
No.
That's a difficult choice to make where you're like, okay, are we going to go for it or not? So they're good cat parents.
Yeah. I think mine, I depend on how many teeth he need removed. Rooney's canine costs, I want to say 1,200 total to
Ooh,
get extracted.
Jesus.
Yeah. So definitely not cheap. Dental's not cheap
No.
for anything, apparently.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
really need to be way better at brushing my son's teeth. He does
Mm-hmm.
not like having his teeth brushed, so I've got to figure out some way to make it fun and interesting. He does like the taste of his toothpaste though, so there's
Okay,
that
I
at
was
least
gonna
going
say,
for
did you
him.
get him like a flavored one? That could help.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
likes the taste of it. Um, but yeah, yeah,
Mm.
we'll figure it out because I have definitely not been keeping up on brushing his teeth. Alex is ridiculous because Alex doesn't get cavities and he never brushes his teeth.
I had a friend like that. It makes no
He just has
sense.
good genes. He just has good genes. I was a very good toothbrusher as a kid, and I had like 4 cavities by the time I was 12.
Yeah, genetics are
Um,
still genetics, which
Genetics do be
sucks.
genetics. Hopefully, Kellen has Alex's genetics when it comes to toothbrushing. Be a better mom than I am. Brush your kids' teeth more often. I really it's difficult because Colin and I are both late eaters. We eat really late at night.
Mm.
So trying to figure out like the timing where it's like, okay, we're gonna stop, we're gonna brush your teeth right now. And of course, at the end of the day, when Alex and I are both super tired, it's one of those things that you can just like slip by where it's like,
Oh yeah.
oh crap, I didn't brush his teeth. Ugh.
Mm.
So yeah, that's my New Year's resolution. Brush Kellen's teeth more often.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do
No.
you have any other actual resolutions? Actually, we could do that in the
Um,
Patreon too if you
yeah, we
wanted.
can do it in the Patreon. Sure. I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Okay, Rooney. You've been
Rooney.
petting him this entire time to keep him from squeaking. All right.
That's so lovely.
Well, that is it for the main. We will catch you all in the Patreon. Hope you had a good holiday season and hope everything is nice and chill for you now into the new year. Catch you there or catch you in a couple weeks. Bye.
Bye.